What's up, everybody? I was waiting to do a review on this for a little while because I wanted to actually drive around and beat the hell out of this thing and see what it's capable of taking a hit on. This is the Maxtrac 2016 Tacoma 6.5 inch lift spindles. What is it? It's a 2.5 inch spacer with spindles in the front and a 4-inch block on the rear, I believe. Yeah, I think that's right. It's been a while. Sorry for the wind, by the way. It's a real windy day out here today. But anyways, give my review on this thing. I've beat the shit out of this. I've taken it off-road a couple times. Usually don't go off-road that much. But I've definitely did some work on here. And it's holding up fine. It rides nice and smooth. You get the new brake lines with it and all that stuff. But rides really nice, really smooth. It will fuck your gas mileage, I will tell you that. And I mean, that's a given when you lift anything, but I think I was getting 22 average. Now I get like 13, 15 maybe. It cut it in half almost. But the only thing I did notice is on my spindle, see, I'm catching a little bit of rust. Just a little bit of rust on the top of that. I mean, outside of that, the whole thing looks really good. It doesn't look like it's structurally chipping away or anything like that. I do live in Florida on an island, and the salt water just rusts everything. If you're familiar with the beach, then you know, just salt water just destroys everything. So it could be a factor that I'm just catching some salt water and that's what's happening. But I don't know. Outside of that, I haven't really noticed anything structure-wise. I mean, it seems pretty solid. Like I said, I'm catching a little rust there. New brake lines come with it. Good shot at. It'll clear, I believe it'll clear 35s. I don't think it'll go any further than 35s. I'm running 33s on 18s. So those are 18s on 33-inch tires, and it sits pretty nice. I'd like to put some 35s on this thing, but I gotta get the right offset. My rims aren't the right offset to clear 35s. But it sits up nice and high on 33s as it is. That's my Challenger, so I mean, you can see how much taller it is than that thing. It sits up nice and high. I'm running HIDs on my truck, and my HIDs go right into everybody's windshield, which is kind of a love-hate thing. I love my HIDs. It sucks that I blind the shit out of people with them. I try to aim them down, but it sits so fucking high, there's not really much you can do about it. But it got to the point where I'd drive down the road and people would constantly flash their headlights at me. So I'd flick them back to let them know that they're not my high beams, that it could be worse. And then they would drive past me with their high beams on and everything. But my whole truck's tinted, my windshield's tinted and everything, so I don't really tell a difference when you flash your high beams at me or not. I don't care. But I did think it was funny. I wasn't going to be one of these guys, but I ended up, you guys made me. I ended up buying a LED bar for the front end of my truck, just for when you assholes flick your high beams at me, and I flick mine back to let you know that they're not my high beams. I turn on my LED bar, and hopefully you crash into a fucking ditch. But anyways, this is mine. I recommend it. I got it for a good price. I think I only spent like $800-900 on it at the time. It was on sale, I believe. I don't know. But if you're looking at the Maxtrac 6.5 inch lift for the Tacoma, I vote go for it. I give it a 5 out of 5, personally. I have not had any issues with this thing whatsoever, except for an increase in my gas bill. But that's what happens when you lift trucks, so I say go for it. That's my review for you. If you guys have any questions or anything, you want to see anything inside of it, have any questions about the lift and the install or anything like that, shoot a comment. I'll reply back to you, or see if I can send you a sub video or something if there's anything you wanted to see. Later.